In this video, we will learn what a gold mine is, and we will look at some example gold mines that have been identified in the past year. In the sports trading world, the term gold mine is rarely used. This is because they are rare to come across. A gold mine is formed when there is a disparity between exchange rules which leads to bots trading incorrect prices. They are so called as you can potentially mine unlimited profit from them, with the only restriction being your balance. 4 such gold mines have been identified in horse racing markets in the past year. The first gold mine was the 510 at Brighton on Thursday the 19th of October 2017. An early non-runner meant that the Smarkets Exchange opened trading 3 places, while the Betfair market had already opened trading 4 places. This meant that bots trading the 3 places at Smarkets were referencing prices from the 4 to be placed market. In order to take advantage of this, we laid the lower prices offered at Smarkets and backed the higher prices on offer at Betfair's 3 to be placed market. In addition to backing the 3 to be placed market, we also backed the 4 to be placed market, laying for a small loss with Smarkets. This meant that if the selection came 4th, a much greater profit would have been returned. The second gold mine was the 4 AM at Flemington, the Melbourne Cup, on Tuesday the 7th of November 2017. The place terms of Matchbook were trading 4 places, while Betfair's place market was trading 3 places. This meant that bots trading the place market on Matchbook were referencing prices from the 3 to be placed market. Similar to the first example, we backed prices on Matchbook's place tab and laid them at a lower price on Betfair's 4 to be placed market. Also, the backed prices could have been laid on Betfair's 3 to be placed market for a chance at a greater return if the selection happened to come 4th. The third gold mine was the 145 at Hexham on Thursday the 15th of March 2018. The place term rules for a 5-runner race at Betfair's Exchange incorrectly stated that 3 places would be paid. This was later corrected nearer the off, but it meant that both Smarkets and Matchbook bots were referencing a 3 to be placed market for a 2 to be placed market. In this situation, Betfair thought it best to avoid all bets placed on their market. However, Smarkets and Matchbook settled as normal. This particular gold mine was not profitable for us, as we were too slow to act on its value. We had attempted this race for its each way value, and unfortunately due to the error, Betfair voided all bets on the place market. This meant that our each way value ARB resulted in a loss as our selection came 3rd. However, if we were quick enough, we'd have traded the 3 place market on Betfair with the place markets of Smarkets and Matchbook. These exchanges use Betfair as a reference for their prices, and so would have been offering the much lower place odds at the same time as Betfair had been. The 4th gold mine was the 335 at Chester on Friday the 11th of May 2018. A bot running on the place markets at Smarkets had been incorrectly configured to reference the 3 to be placed market on Betfair. As this was a 17-runner race with 16 runners, i.e. 1 non-runner, both place markets were correct to trade 4 to be placed. This particular gold mine was profited from by simply trading the place markets of Smarkets and Betfair. The bot eventually got wise to its erroneous pricings, and correct prices resumed trading at Smarkets closer to the off. These were all the gold mines we had identified and profited from in the past year. You should always keep an eye out for these anomalies, as they can be very profitable. But please make yourself familiar with the exchange rules so that you can be sure that your bets will not be made void. In particular, make yourself familiar with the erroneous bet policy. We will look at this further in another video. If you liked this video, then please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe with the subscribe button below.